There's something going on in this town. We need to investigate. So we saw this whale. We didn't really think all that much of it, except we saw another building that had an interesting motif on the outside. And then we saw a third building, and we're like, huh, there's something going on in this town. We need to investigate. All of these buildings have a theme. Like, here's an actual real sandcastle outside of this hotel. And apparently it is real sand, makes it a real sandcastle. They probably just sprayed it with some glue on top. And then across the way, there's a fish over there against that building. And then here is why we stopped. Check out this Jaws souvenir shop. There are so many of buildings like this out and about. It's insane. I told you, these things are everywhere. And there's another one directly across the street from us. Don't even know if I need to bother getting that one because there's just too many of them. Go-kart. They are everywhere. And there's one across the street there, and there's one over down the street there. And a lot of them have these cool three-wheelers. They're 100% street legal, and they look like a lot of fun. And then we are at a very large souvenir shop, and we have seen at least half a dozen of them. They have souvenirs and swimsuits and towels and shoes and sandals and swim gear and beach gear and whatever you need. So what do you think?
I like this one.
There you go. Check that out, an entire wall. And then snorkeling gear, swimming pool gear, and ocean gear. So here at South Padre Island, this is what we see. A whole lot of nothing. The ocean is about 15 houses that way, and about 3 or 4 houses that way, but we can't see it from here. Oh well, 2-minute walk and you can get to the ocean. So we went north on the island. We're about to the end, and it basically just ends at some sand dunes. We're gonna go walk around and see if there's anything interesting. So now the question is, does the sand come from the right side because the wind is coming from the right and going to our left? Or is the wind coming from the left and swirling over the dunes? That is the question.
I don't even want to know how crowded this is going to be during spring break.
And there we go, it's the ocean. Finally made it to it. Confused, there's a bunch of cars on the beach, but there's signs everywhere saying you are not allowed to drive on the dunes. So how do they get out there then? That is the question. This beach is completely littered with shells. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, you can tell we are landlubbers. We do not make it to the ocean much. Did you know there is no such thing as a seagull? There are gulls that live by the sea, but if you Google it, there is no actual species of a seagull. They are just different kinds of gulls. And there's a little sea runner, beach runner piper thingamabobber.
Technical term.
Yes, that is the technical term. You can Google it. Found a shoe that has been in the ocean so long it has things growing on it. I hope there's no foot in it. I wish I had my bigger camera. I don't know if you can see that on the GoPro. The way pelicans soar is just so freaking cool. Check out all these shells. If you're in a company that sells shells by the seashore, you need to come here to collect. There's millions of them.